All right, we are running really fucking long here, so I'm rapid fire running through this. The ranking of April, ranking the 6 games that I played in April. Number 6, Dead Island 2. I finished it, so I got to give it its credit there. It just didn't quite click with me. I'm impressed that it came out in as solid of a state as it did, but that really wasn't what I was looking for. Like I wasn't just gonna be okay with the fact that hey, it went through development hell and it finally came out and it was actually a pretty good game. Like I wanted a little bit more than just that from it. It was a $70 title and it just didn't quite give me anything to latch onto and anything to latch onto and really really enjoy. It was decent enough, fun enough, but nothing overly special. Number 5, A Space for the Unbound. And from here on, all these next 5 games, I really, really did enjoy. A Space for the Unbound. It is this cute 2D side-scrolling adventure that is a narrative juggernaut that you would never expect by looking at it. It has some narrative punch to it, man. Real introspective and it was shocking to me. It was shocking. Some of the revelations, some of the character arcs, and some of the things that took place in this game really really shocked me. And just such a cute, charming little town that you're getting to go and explore. Very NES, SNES style adventure game feel to it, and it was so charming and full of passion. Really enjoyed A Space for the Unbound. But the next 4 games here are juggernauts. Number 4, Grand Theft Auto 4. I know some people are like, "What the fuck? How is Grand Theft Auto 4 number 4 on any list?" Look, I really, really did enjoy it. I loved the agency over the narrative. That was hands down the most standout feature of this game. The fact that you actually got to make choices for who lived, who died, and like these big weighty choices. You actually got to make those in a Grand Theft Auto game. That's not a common feature for GTA at all. So I really, really appreciated that. But it was very dated in a lot of respects. I just felt the driving was rough. I felt the shooting was rough. It was dated. It was for sure dated. But the narrative was so great that I didn't mind the dated mechanics of it whatsoever. I was fine running through it. I acknowledged it. It was there. It was persistent, but the narrative was so good that it was just like you overlook that to get to the next narrative beat. So Grand Theft Auto 4 at number 4. Number 3, Burning Shores, Horizon Burning Shores, the DLC. This is probably the most impressive game on a technical level that is available right now. The shit that they did with the cloud physics and the fucking, you're taking your mount through the clouds and just soaring up above the clouds and dipping down into the sea with your water mount that you get introduced to in the game and avoiding these airstrikes as you're diving, down with your water wing, the water wing mount thing to avoid the missile strikes. And just the scale of that final boss battle and then seeing the Hollywood sign with the pool of lava up underneath it. It's just a visually striking game with the best character models in gaming. And then just, yeah, I think the most impressive game on a technical level that thing runs so smoothly and is just a total powerhouse on the performance side. It's a marvel. Number 2, Dredge. Who knew that survival horror and fishing would go so goddamn well together? It's a match made in heaven, fits like a glove, and this is such an addictive little game. Going off, catching your fish, bringing them back to the fish market, and selling it up, getting your money up, going and buying some upgrades, going and dredging to find the right materials to put together so that you can unlock the next path for your upgrades and then get the latest and greatest motors and get the latest and greatest fucking fishing nets and shit like that, and then going off and trying to hit the docks before nighttime so that you don't have to endure the horrors of exploring this open ocean at the late nights and worrying about these supernatural occurrences that may pop up. Wonderful, wonderful game. Number 1, of course, it's not even close. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. There's nothing else that I want to play. It's actually a legitimate problem. I have to do a show each week, and if I don't play other games, I don't really have a show. that I can do. It's the best Star Wars game I've ever played. It's one of the best stories I've ever played. It's fucking unbelievable. I've talked about this thing at nauseum, so if you want to hear more about it, obviously just tune into the podcast and pick, episode 8 began talking about it, talked more about it again here today. So a lot of Jedi Survivor talk is available on the channel. I will spare you all from me talking about it anymore. So that is my April rankings, ranking the games that I played in April.